For months, fans around the world had been counting down the days until Jimin would complete his mandatory military service. On September 2025, that long wait finally ended. As soon as news broke that Jimin would be traveling overseas for his first official schedule, armies flocked to Incheon International Airport. Cameras, reporters, and devoted fans lined up, not just to catch a glimpse of the idol, but to celebrate his long-awaited return to public life. When Jimin finally appeared, the atmosphere shifted instantly. Even before fans could process the moment, photos and videos were already circulating online. It wasn't just his presence that sparked excitement, but also the bold choice of fashion he carried with effortless confidence. Dressed in a loose, cream-toned shirt with a daring open neckline, Jimin immediately drew headlines. The shirt, slightly tucked into sleek tailored trousers, created a balance between sophistication and sensuality. What caught everyone's attention most was the way the outfit revealed part of his chest, something rarely seen in idol airport fashion, which usually leans toward comfort or simplicity. The look was completed with subtle silver jewelry, including a long chain necklace and small hoop earrings, all perfectly styled to enhance his features. His long blonde hair, freshly debuted, framed his face like a fashion editorial moment straight out of a Dior campaign. This wasn't just an outfit. It was a statement. Within minutes of Jimin's appearance, hashtags such as #JiminAirportLook, #BlondeJimin, and #JiminIsBack trended globally on X, formerly Twitter. Armies flooded the internet with posts filled with shock, admiration, and overwhelming joy. "He looks like the movie star," one fan wrote. "Jimin is fearless." This isn't just an outfit, it's his declaration that he's back, another commented on Weverse. International fans shared emotional posts, many admitting they cried seeing Jimin in public again after such a long absence. His bold look was interpreted as a metaphor, no longer the boyish idol hidden behind layers of fabric, but a confident man stepping into a new era. Fashion critics quickly picked up on the viral moment. Several South Korean media outlets described Jimin's look as daring yet elegant, while international fashion magazines compared him to high-end runway models. A Seoul-based stylist noted, "Jimin's outfit is a turning point. He's using airport fashion as a stage to redefine himself, not just as BTS's Jimin, but as Jimin the individual artist, the fashion risk-taker." Indeed, Jimin has long been recognized for his experimentation in style, from his Dior ambassadorship to his red carpet appearances. His September airport look only reinforced the fact that he remains a fashion leader among idols. Beyond the style, the moment carried immense emotional weight. This was Jimin's first appearance in front of fans after years of military service, a milestone not just for him, but for BTS as a whole. He waved warmly at fans, bowing several times, his smile radiating both gratitude and nervous excitement. For armies who had endured the long wait, the sight of Jimin in person again felt like a reunion with an old friend. Many described the moment as healing, with some fans admitting they stayed up all night just to see the live streams from the airport. Jimin's bold fashion statement is more than a personal choice. It's a glimpse into the future of BTS. With all 7 members now discharged from military service, the group stands on the brink of their long-awaited reunion. Industry insiders suggest that Jimin's airport look might hint at BTS's new era, one that will combine maturity, confidence, and a willingness to push creative boundaries. His transformation into a blonde icon may very well be tied to BTS's upcoming 2026 album and world tour. The message was clear: Jimin is back, stronger, bolder, and ready to lead alongside his members. As the images continue to circulate online, one thing is certain: Jimin's first airport appearance after military service will be remembered as a defining moment in BTS history. It wasn't just an outfit, it was a symbol of change, growth, and anticipation. From his radiant smile to his fearless fashion, Jimin proved once again why he's not just a K-pop idol, but a global icon whose presence shapes conversations in both music and fashion. For armies, this is only the beginning of a new chapter, one they've been waiting years to read. The moment Jimin's photos hit the internet, social media platforms went into a frenzy. On X, his blonde airport look trended in over 40 countries, surpassing 1 million posts within just hours. TikTok became flooded with edits of Jimin walking through the terminal, slowed-down clips paired with dramatic background music, and side-by-side comparisons of his past airport fashions versus this new, reborn look. Fans pointed out subtle details that only ARMYs could notice. The confident stride, the relaxed way he carried his bag, the deliberate styling of his jewelry. To many, it wasn't just a fashion choice, but a message. I'm back, and I'm not afraid to be seen. One fan wrote, "This isn't airport fashion. It's a runway. Jimin is walking like he owns the world." In K-pop, hair color transformations are rarely random. Jimin's decision to debut a blonde look immediately raised speculation. Was it a teaser for BTS's next album concept? A nod to Dior's Paris Fashion Week appearance? Or simply his personal way of starting fresh after military service? Fans recalled Jimin's past hair evolutions: fiery red during Fire, silver in Fake Love, black during Filter. Each transformation marked a new artistic era. Now, with blonde hair, fans believe he is embracing light, freedom, and rebirth. Some even tied the look to angelic symbolism, noting Jimin has long been called the angel of BTS. By the next morning, international headlines filled the internet. The prettiest man alive? BTS's Jimin breaks the internet with blonde look, Sportskita. Jimin returns after military service. Airport fashion shocks fans. Times of India, the era of bold Jimin has begun. Korean Herald, fashion blogs praised his daring look, while mainstream outlets highlighted the emotional weight of his first public schedule since enlistment. Even non-K-pop media outlets that rarely cover BTS picked up the story, proving once again that Jimin's influence extends far beyond fandom circles. Historically, male idols in K-pop have been boxed into certain styles for airport appearances: comfortable hoodies, oversized jackets, or luxury pieces worn discreetly. Jimin's look shattered that mold. He wore something that could be described as both vulnerable and powerful, an outfit that revealed skin, but carried elegance. It wasn't about being provocative, but about being unapologetically himself. Fashion critics noted that his look could inspire a shift in how male idols approach airport style moving forward, encouraging more risk-taking and personal expression. Perhaps the most powerful part of Jimin's appearance wasn't his shirt, his hair, or his accessories. It was his smile. Fans who had been waiting 2 long years for his return described seeing Jimin in person again as an almost spiritual experience. Some fans traveled hours just to stand at the airport, holding banners and flowers. Others tuned in online, watching live streams with tears in their eyes. Many said the moment reminded them why they became fans in the first place. For ARMY, this wasn't just fashion, it was healing. It was the reassurance that their beloved Jimin had returned safe, healthy, and more confident than ever. Insiders in the K-pop industry were quick to analyze the meaning behind Jimin's airport fashion. Some suggested it was directly tied to BTS's upcoming activities, hinting at a more mature and experimental era for the group. Others speculated that Jimin's appearance was carefully planned to coincide with Dior's Paris Fashion Week, blending his music and fashion identities seamlessly. Whatever the reason, one thing is clear: Jimin's presence commands the industry's attention. Every choice he makes, from hair color to clothing, is dissected, admired, and often imitated. As Jimin boarded his flight, speculation only grew louder. Where exactly was he headed? What schedules awaited him overseas? While many assumed his trip was tied to Dior's Paris Fashion Week, others whispered about secret music projects, potential solo collaborations, or even early filming for BTS's group comeback promotions. Fans worldwide are now watching closely, analyzing every update from the media and every photo captured by airport photographers. For ARMY, every clue matters.